What's going on, guys? It is February 9th. I've got another one here for you. I've been trying to stay busy. Without too much further ado, let's get it.
Look, I'm a passport sis, so I can't hate on a passport bruh. Welcome to Goddess Inner Circle. My name is Tasha. We do women's empowerment specialists over here. Double tap the video, hit the plus sign, join the Goddess Inner Circle. Let's get into this comment. I've noticed there's a trend or pattern on many of my posts where a man is going to mention passports. So I guess we're on to the newest scare tactic. I guess shaming us with being alone with cats has faded out. You see, that doesn't work.
Well, not necessarily. Hold that thought. Oh, wow. I'm going to save my comments, but y'all get the point. Ma'am, you already wrong again, but let's go. Let's see what else you going to say.
I guess you realize you guys are dying of loneliness as we speak, so you can't keep projecting your loneliness onto us. So that shame and scare tactic hasn't worked.
Dying alone? Do we have to do this again? I don't know why they make us bring this up. Now, keep in mind, she clearly said that we're dying alone and that it's something we're projecting onto them. I've got right here in front of you guys black demographics by black people for black people. And yes, it's 2020, so keep that in mind. But look right here, okay? Under the black, which is us in total, black men widow percentage right now is 3%. Black women, on the other hand, almost 3 times more likely to be a widow. Now, didn't she just say we're dying alone? They're dying alone 3 times more likely. In fact, if you look at this right here, they're leading in the wrong direction. Okay, damn near every category, 27% versus 33%. So you already get married less. 4% separation versus 3. So you separate more than we do. And we already knew you divorced more than we do. So come on, man. Stop with the lies. Next.
You can't really dangle marriage over our heads because we're fulfilling our lives up with other important things until the right marriage come along. And so I guess...
Up. Here you go again. Why do you keep making me do this to you? Hold that thought. As she said, waiting until the right marriage comes along. Now, I pulled this from divorce.com, so you can go fact check this yourself. But just breezing through the article, look at this. There's a consistent trend regarding marriage and divorce rates among women across the United States. For example, black women usually display the lowest marriage probability and the highest divorce rate. Ma'am, what marriage are you waiting on? Fulfilling your life with other things, as in what exactly? There really ain't that much more for women outside of procreation. And to be honest, there really ain't that much more. I mean, I can't think of any other leading characteristics that women are known for in mass that would cause them to forego marriage outside of education. And we've already looked at that. They don't even go into the actual studies to make that kind of money. So we're holding off on marriage due to fulfillment of other things. You notice she couldn't even describe what things really was because she don't even know what it is. It's just another ploy. Next.
You see that hasn't worked. So I guess the new scare tactic for women to lower their standards is, we're going to get our passports if y'all don't lower y'all standards. And
let's keep it real. Ain't nobody ever said, I've never seen that. And I've been passport traveling for over 10 years. I haven't seen a single person ever, or even man for that matter, talk about, we're going to get a passport if you don't lower your standards. Ma'am, in order for us, the energy and effort and cash it takes to get a passport, even as easy as it is, no one's going to go through that and then all of a sudden give you a backhanded offer and say, I'm going to execute this if you don't act right. Ma'am, if we get in the passport, we taking the trip. There is nothing you can do. The fact that we go through what we go through to even get the passport process started we've already checked out. There's nothing you can do, ma'am. So you adding this onto the back end, you're creating a hurdle for yourself that doesn't even exist. But let's go.
I am a passport cis. I live abroad. I left the United States. I don't live in the United States. What do I look like hating on a brother who does the same thing?
Funny that you say that. Let me show you what I think you look like. Ah, there it is. There it is. Yes. I knew there was some kind of striking resemblance. It just took me a quick second to find it. But yeah. You want to know what you look like to me? Right here. Right here, ma'am. Right here.
It would be hypocritical for me to tell a man he shouldn't go abroad and experience an abundant life because I'm doing that.
Has anybody wondered what is an abundant life as the way she's describing it? For some reason, my mind only goes to something sexual, and I'm not really too sure because I just don't imagine anything abundant for a female overseas. I mean, what is it, abundant options? Are you talking about more miles, less purity, more babies? I don't know. I'm please drop these comments in the at the bottom, man, because I don't know what she's talking about. It helped me connect that link just so I know what she's referring to. But let's go.
I'm mad at men who want to go abroad and to discover other things and maybe better relationship dynamics.
Better relationship dynamics, ma'am. Ma'am, don't make me do this to you. Now, speaking of better relationship dynamics, as she cleverly put, we can see right here, African American, and this is for women, by the way, guys, women, 33% divorces per 1,000. So they're clearly leading, and we already knew that, but Hispanic women, 22%, white women, 19%, Asian women, 11%. Interesting. So you're 3 times more likely than an Asian woman, which probably now makes more sense as to why they hate to hear we go over to Asia or any South Asian countries, much less Asia in general. But then 19%. That's pretty interesting. So you're up there. The odds of us getting divorced by white women are much less, and even 11% less likely with Hispanic women. So to say we're maybe experiencing better relationship dynamics is just another lie. I don't think this chick does or listens to anything outside of her own brain, because only to her would the things that she say make sense. But let's go.
But what I don't like is when you use the passport card to shame me. You also try to do this with telling us you're going over to white women until white women start outing many black men for mistreating them.
And notice what she just said, until they start, meaning this doesn't even exist. It's just another made up wall in her mind she's created to make herself feel more than. I'm starting to see a trend, and I should have noticed this. The abundance of makeup, the, I don't know what you call she's done to her hair. I honestly don't know, but we see all the additional effects, a lot of stuff around her eyes. I don't even know the names of these things, but clearly nothing looks natural. You know what I mean? The eyelashes, you name it. And what's crazy to me, what's really crazy to me is she's I think has some identity issues. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I really think what she's saying men don't want, or what she's saying, or what makes her feel more comfortable on the inside is what I really should say, for the reason she thinks men are splitting away from black women, yet you're doing a whole lot to not look like a black woman. But let's go.
We're at a paradigm shift, guys. So scare tactics are not going to work for women. I'm not against you bettering yourself. I'm not against you going to where you're celebrated. I understand there's a lot of division right now. I understand that many of you guys are frustrated. But solving the problem is going to require intellectual conversations and higher level conversations.
You hear this, right? Intellectual and higher level conversations. Let's be real, man. Who is wanting to waste their energy and air on something like this? We already seen the odds. You're the less probable to be married and the highest to be divorced. Why the hell am I going to waste my energy trying to talk to you or your cohorts about why we should be able to come back and try to work things out? No, ma'am. I'm sorry. We left. That boat long sailed. Long time ago, ma'am. You were late, but we'll let you finish.
But you guys throwing these scare tactics and shame tactics out, it's not going to be a very effective strategy. So get your passport, go over there, because you're only going to be able to afford to stay there as long as your tourist visa runs out, because most of you won't even be able to afford to be residents there. Ask me how I know. Stay woke.
Oh, ma'am, I think you know because you only listen to yourself. You're once again making stuff up. We've already proven this. Men make much more than you do. You don't even major in the studies that can pertain to giving you that kind of income to do what it is you're saying that you do. We have no idea where you are, ma'am. You could be, hell, in freaking Atlanta for all we know, saying you're doing one thing, trying to pose as another. I'm sorry, ma'am. You ain't convincing nobody. And by my count, you've been wrong 6 out of 6. So as far as I'm concerned, ma'am, you really need to go sit down and do some research. And if you're going to come back, at least have the information be correct. That's all we ask. But guys, that's all I got. I didn't want to go too in on this one, but she kind of set herself up. She's an older female, so it's honestly very disheartening, the fact that she's this warped in the mind. But it is what it is. We got to keep putting out this work. Guys, drop your comments at the bottom. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys, and you have a great day. Peace.